Hello, everybody. Welcome to your 4-3 lesson on multiplying and dividing rational expressions. Our learning target for today, we're going to be able to find the product and quotient of rational functions. We will use the structure of rational expressions to rewrite simple rational expressions in different forms. We will be able to apply previous understanding that rational expressions form a system analogous to the system of rational numbers and use that understanding to multiply and divide rational expressions. All right, so let's add in, I believe we've had this in our notes before, but let's just talk about it again. Rational expressions. A rational expression is the quotient of two polynomials. So quotient is division. It will be a fraction, a ratio of two polynomials. And we are going to talk about the domain on all of these problems. The domain is all real numbers except those for which the denominator is equal to 0. So we'll have to exclude some numbers and we will figure out how to do that. So go ahead and pause and write that in. I'm going to throw in a quick example. All right, so for example, a rational expression is the quotient of two polynomials. So I have the polynomial x squared. I'm going to divide it by the polynomial x squared minus 9. So that's a rational expression. Now we're going to talk about domain on all of these problems. The domain is all real numbers except for those that make the denominator equal to 0. So an easy way to find your domain is to take your denominator, x squared minus 9, and just say my denominator cannot equal 0, and then do any solving that you would need to solve this. So any x squared or higher, we're going to try to factor. X squared minus 9 is a difference of squares. It factors into x plus 3 times x minus 3. And once we have it in factored form, then each factor gets its own little equation. Instead of equal 0, we're going to say it does not equal 0, because we just need to find the values to avoid getting that 0 in the denominator. So we have x cannot equal a positive 3 or a negative 3. Those are the two values that if you plug in for this x, square them. So 3 squared or negative 3 squared is a positive 9. And positive 9 minus 9 is 0. And as soon as we divide by 0, this whole expression is undefined. So we are going to find those values to exclude. X just can't be those two numbers. All the other numbers are perfectly fine.